The Nokia 4.2 is HMD Global's latest phone in the budget segment, and it offers a blend of premium design and stock Android experience at an affordable price. At 10,990 rupees, the Nokia 4.2 faces a stiff competition from the likes of the Redmi Note 7, the Realme 3, and even some phones from Samsung and Asus. Does the Nokia 4.2 stand a chance against the competition? Let's find out in our review. The Nokia 4.2 looks really premium and has an excellent build quality. There is 2.5D curved glass on the front as well as the back, which blends seamlessly around the edges and makes the phone really comfortable to hold. But there is a small problem. The glass back is a fingerprint magnet, and every now and then we had to wipe off the smudges with a piece of cloth. The Nokia 4.2 has a 5.71-inch HD Plus display with a water drop notch and a 19:9 aspect ratio. Talking about the quality, well, it could have been better. While text appears sharp and video content looked just decent, the reflective nature of the display posed an issue while using it outdoors under sunlight. The display was good enough for reading content, provided the brightness was cranked all the way up to the 100% mark. However, viewing photos and videos with a dark background was quite difficult. Looking over to the competition, one can find phones that offer a better display with a higher resolution and much better viewing angles. The Nokia 4.2 runs on Android 9 Pie with the May security patch on top, and since it's a part of the Android One program, timely software updates won't be an issue. As for the features, you get digital well-being, adaptive battery, adaptive brightness, and navigation gestures to name a few. The phone also supports face recognition, but it is not particularly quick or reliable, even in well-lit surroundings. The fingerprint sensor, on the other hand, works just fine and unlocks the phone within a second. All in all, the Nokia 4.2 does not come pre-installed with any bloatware, and also you won't have to see any ads. When it comes to performance, the Nokia 4.2 is a little disappointing. The main reason for that is the octa-core Snapdragon 439 processor powering the phone, which is actually really underpowered for a phone in this price segment. Even phones that are priced lower than the Nokia 4.2 offer a much more powerful processor, such as the Snapdragon 660 or the MediaTek Helio P70 SoC. Day-to-day performance also feels a little sluggish. Switching between apps or multitasking also felt a little jittery on the Nokia 4.2 compared to other phones in this price segment. The Nokia 4.2 is not very good at gaming either. While casual games such as Temple Run and Candy Crush ran smoothly, heavy games such as Asphalt 9, even with the graphics set at the lowest, took a while to load. While gaming, we noticed occasional stutters and input lag in the game. On the imaging front, the Nokia 4.2 packs a dual rear camera setup which includes a 13-megapixel primary camera assisted by a 2-megapixel depth sensor. To take care of selfies, there is a 8-megapixel front camera with f2.0 aperture. But before we talk about camera output and image quality, we have two major issues with the Nokia 4.2's cameras. The first, the camera really struggles to lock the focus, and second, there is a noticeable amount of shutter lag. And also, if you're looking for some fancy camera features like AR stickers, bokeh lighting effects, and dedicated night mode, you will be disappointed. As for the actual camera output, photos captured under natural light looked crisp, and they had average dynamic range, but we did notice some washed out colors in the long range shots captured under daylight. Macros turned out good with punchy colors, but there was not much in terms of surface details upon zooming the images on the large screen. Gradients also looked good, but we have seen better results from the Realme 3 and the Redmi Note 7. When it comes to indoor situations, the camera struggles under fluorescent light, and the images captured had a hazy, washed out appearance with reduced sharpness. Moving over to the front camera, the photos captured by it looked sharp and natural, and thankfully there was no skin smoothing or whitening by default. The phone's algorithms also did a decent job at separating the subject from the background and applying the blur effect. However, there is a good amount of softening done on the photos, and those captured under low light have a lot of grainy texture. Talking about videos, both the front and rear cameras can record videos at full HD and HD resolution. But since there is no EIS or OIS here, there is a lot of jittery movement in the videos. Another major disappointment with the Nokia 4.2 is the battery capacity. It is just 3000 mAh, and it is barely enough to last you through a single day of usage. And if you are a demanding user who likes to watch a lot of online videos and play games, the Nokia 4.2 won't do you any favors. In our HD video loop test, the phone lasted for a measly 10 hours and 13 minutes. As for charging speed, there is no fast charging here, and the bundle charger takes over 2.5 hours to fully charge the phone. The Nokia 4.2 aims to build on the momentum created by the Nokia 6.1 Plus and the Nokia 7 Plus, but it fails on multiple grounds. The phone definitely looks and feels good, and there are many people who will appreciate the stock Android experience. The inclusion of the notification LED around the power button is also a clever move, but that's the end of the phone's advantages. The Nokia 4.2 is held back by an underpowered processor as well as cameras that struggle with performance and lack of features that buyers might like to have. To put it simply, the asking price of Rs 10,990 is too steep for the Nokia 4.2. Compared to lower price rivals such as the Redmi Note 7 and the Realme 3, the Nokia 4.2 is quite disappointing, both in terms of hardware specifications and the overall performance. One can also find phones such as the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2, the Redmi Note 7 Pro and the Realme 3 Pro, which offer a much better value for money than the Nokia 4.2 at a slightly higher premium. And that was our Nokia 4.2 review. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.